Now, I know I just uploaded my first video and I'm doing my second one already. But I'm pretty excited about doing this YouTube channel because not many people want to be out there like I do. I mean, there's a lot of people like us out here that want to just make it to where we're doing decent, doing our own thing. And I enjoy doing my own thing, so I'm just going to continue to do it. So, my videos are going to consist of a lot of stuff. I know in the first video I've said my videos are going to consist of doing construction type work, little trailers, shit like that. But I love going hiking. I love the outdoors, shit like that. So when I get the chance, I'll upload a couple of videos of me going out into the woods, doing my own thing. Being out in the woods, being a redneck, whatever the fuck you want to label me as, I don't care. But I know that I do want to make something of my life, which I'm hoping starts here. Now, there's no guarantees that my YouTube will be popular or anything like that. I'm not guaranteeing that because I know coming from a small fucking talent that I do, not a lot of people will be like, oh, hey, this is a big ass fucking guy, he's cool as shit, blah, blah, blah. But I'm doing my own thing, and I hope y'all can find it within yourselves to at least watch my videos. I mean, that's all I ask, is just for you to watch. I know these first two videos ain't all that great and blah, 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 but hey, you gotta start somewhere, that's really all you gotta do. But the way I see it, life is what you make it. You make life the way you want your life to be, not the way anybody else wants to live their life, because that's the way they're living their life, not you. So I'm gonna live my life by doing my YouTube channel and doing all this shit that I like to do: construction, landscaping, little trailers, going out into the woods, and blah blah blah. So far, I am not doing too bad on myself. People say that they've got a lot of issues in their life. Well, everybody does. You just gotta deal with shit your own way. Well, I deal with it my own way, and my way is by doing productive stuff. Like, for instance, my YouTube channel. I enjoy talking to people. I'm a shy person, but I love talking with people. Once I get to warm up a little bit, I'm great at it. I can talk forever. So if I talk y'all's ear off, just leave it in the comments. Let me know how I'm doing, what I can improve on, what I need to do, what I don't need to do. Just please, no rude comments, because I fucking hate that shit. And if you give me rude comments, I'll just fucking ignore you. I'm not gonna threaten you, nothing like that. I'll just ignore you because you ain't worth my time. And honestly, the people that are worth my time are the people who care about me and care about what I'm doing and, actually care. That's all I ask in this life, is for people to care. Everybody says that the world is so negative and all this, but the only way for the world to truly be negative is for everybody in this single world, every single person, to be negative, which they aren't, because I'm pretty much a positive person myself. Yes, I've had a bad childhood, but you know what? That doesn't define who I am right now. What defines who I am right now is the choices that I'm making. And a lot of people, they don't make the greatest choices, they don't make the greatest decisions. Not everybody does. It's human nature. People fuck up, people mess up. It's natural. It's gonna happen. But it's what you do after the fact that counts. See, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I've got it rough, I've got it tough, blah, blah, blah. But it's only rough and tough if you make it rough and tough. It's whether or not it's your perception of the whole situation that counts. Because if you take it in a negative way, you're going to look at it in a negative way. If you look at it in a positive way, well, there you go. You're happy as can be. You got to make life happy for yourself. You got to find your happy place in this life. Because you only live once. Everybody says, oh, well, I'm living life to the fullest. Are you really, though? Like, what's living life to the fullest? You have to actually think about shit like that. Like, how do I live life to the complete max for what I'm designed for? Like, I'm not saying, like, designed for, like, a CEO or some big brand company or some shit like that. No. I mean for the type of person you are, for the type of personality you have. That defines you as a person. And if you can't understand that, then people don't need to fucking get you. I mean, if people don't like you, fine. Ignore them, kind of pay attention to them to where you know what you can and can't work on and what's good and what's not on you. But overall, you're the one that makes the final decision. So you got to do your own thing. Think your own way. Don't follow people. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Everybody says, oh yeah, I'm a leader, and blah, blah, blah. In all reality, you're not. You're just following people that have been doing shit for thousands of years. Like, I get that everything's advanced and blah, blah, blah in this lifetime, it's bound to happen. But it's whether or not you want to do stuff for yourself and have that self-confidence and believing in yourself and the trust in yourself that matters. They say, oh, well, you have all this support from elsewhere, but in all reality, you don't. You have support from yourself. You really have to define yourself in your own head. So I hope my videos get out there, and I hope I help a lot of people out within my videos. And a lot of my videos ain't gonna just consist of me doing activities like building little trailers or doing remodels on houses or just going out in the woods. I like to talk. I do. So if I can talk and make somebody else's day better, then I feel accomplished myself because I love helping people. I really do. And that's truly what I want in this life, is for people to stop being hateful and stop being so judgmental and just help people. Like, it's not that hard. And it makes you feel really good too. It really does. Like, I have done a lot of volunteer work in my life, because I chose to. Some of it I didn't choose to, but a lot of it I did. And I am fucking happy that I did, because it made me feel so good inside that I couldn't even help myself but celebrate. That's what makes somebody successful, is when they feel good about something that they are doing in their lifetime. If they're doing something positive, then you feel fucking great. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's like, life's the way you perceive it. Life is how you take it. If you take everything personal, then that's your own fault. Don't take everything so personal. Just let life happen. Live for the moment. Don't live for next year. Don't live for 2 years later. You gotta live for the moment. Everybody says, oh, well, you gotta rush. Well, no, you don't. I grew up in a small town. I've grown up in the backwoods, and Out here in the backwoods, we take it slow. We live life by the moment. Not by what's going to happen next year, what's going to happen in the next 7 years. We live by the moment. And not a lot of people do because they're afraid of the moment. But you know what? In the end, you wind up missing a lot of amazing shit because you didn't live for the moment. And, you know, when you're sitting on your deathbed, you'll be like, fuck, I didn't really do a whole lot with my life because I was always scared of shit. You know, so you've just got to get out there, experience stuff. My motto is always try everything at least once. Because if you try it at least once, then you can truly say, hey, well, I don't like this or I don't like that. Or, hey, I fucking love this shit. I'll continue to do this. You know. So, that's my motto to people. You know, to you subscribers, to everybody that likes me. And who doesn't like me, you know. Try everything at least once. And live your life to the fullest. Don't be afraid of everything, you know. Don't be like, oh, well, everything's bad, you know, blah, blah, blah. Because not everything's bad. If you don't try everything at least once, yeah, there's some shit that I wouldn't try, like, you know, drugs and shit like that. But you don't need drugs to experience life. Life happens in every moment of your life because of the fact that you have family, you have friends, you have good coworkers, you have bad coworkers, you know. Life is the way you proceed it. If you proceed it in a bad way, it's going to be a shitty life for you. But if you're like, hey, you know, I'm a little optimistic on this, I'm going to try something out. If I don't like it, then fine. I don't like it. But you know what? You might come to find out that you actually like something that you never thought you would have liked. For instance, with me, you know, I never thought that I would like construction as much as I did when I first started. I was like, yeah, you know, it's a job, you know, it gets my bills paid, and, you know, it's something to do that I need to do. But I've had a lot of job opportunities, you know, fast food, Walmart, you know, shit like that, you know, retail, everything. But I thought about going into construction one time. And that one time, I had put in my application for my construction job that I worked for, and I fucking loved it because I took a risk, and turns out that risk really helped me. Life is all about risks and, you know, just seeing the bright side of stuff. Yeah, every day you're going to go through some BS that's just downright nasty, dirty. You know, you're going to hate life. It's bound to happen. It's going to happen to everybody. But at the same time, you just got to hold strong. You know, I'm not the Bible thumper. I don't go to church. You know, I don't really believe in the Bible and God and shit like that. But I do believe, you know, you go through shit during your daily basis that you have to go through in order to succeed to where you want to be. Because you ain't going to succeed with having everything handed to you. That's the way you go down into the bottomest of pits. You know, you think, oh, well, I've had everything handed to me in my lifetime, and then you get to be on your own, and, you know, you're clueless on what the fuck to do. So everything happens for a reason. And I hope everybody realizes that, you know, and hey, that's just life. That's the way it goes. But look how long the human race has been around. You know, you got to think of that. So, I'm just going to end this video right here where I'm at. And I hope y'all like it. and I hope y'all subscribe.